How's it going, trainers? You read that right. We are featuring a Salazzle deck today. When I first saw this deck post a result in one of Pocket's competitive tournaments, I was thinking, what makes this card better than base set Rapidash, which can deal 40, has a little bit more HP, and combines with Blaine? And then it hit me. Poison Claws dealing 30 and then dealing 10 per turn cycle effectively gives us 50 damage for 1 energy. And this is an important breakpoint into the Druidigon matchup, of which there is plenty in the format, allowing you to clear this potent stalling card in just 2 attacks. Rapidash needs an additional card, i.e. a copy of Blaine that takes up valuable deck slots to do the same, making Salazzle more consistent for rushing down decks that are looking to stall in our current metagame. I like this build a lot using Arcanine as a top end. We basically load out with Salazzle and a copy of Farfetch's early pressure that only take 1 energy, and then we build up an Arcanine organically to start blasting through the backline. When we combine Arcanine with Giovanni, we clear a ton of key things in the metagame like Mew EX and Starmie and Celebi and Pikachu and more in just one go once Salazzle has softened up whatever their front line is. At any rate, I hope you enjoy the game highlights. I think they do an excellent job of showcasing the power of both Salazzle and Arcanine in this core. If you enjoy what you see, smash that like button. For the rest of the day, have fun. I enjoyed non-rotating formats with deep card pools and like lots of interesting deck building. And then being like, wait, we can sell $12 booster packs with Power Creep BS is not my cup of tea. More power to you if you enjoy the Ragavans and whatever else of the world, but they are not for me personally. For people that are new to the channel, Magic the Gathering was the first card game I played forever ago. I spent about a decade making content for that before moving into Snap and among other things, and now Pocket. Oh my gosh, I said I hadn't queued into Celebi much today, and then we immediately queued into it. Wake up, sheeple. Oh wait, I want to play against Celebi with my Arcanine deck. You have turned my 3 cards into 3 different cards. Still have Salazzle? Yep, sounds great. I guess not having Pokeball to fish up Growlithe is sad, but... yeah, Commander is definitely the most popular way to play Magic these days. Well, it's just too rich for my blood. I'd rather just play a board game rather than buy a 4 or 5 digit Commander deck. Having to figure out power levels between play groups is annoying too. That draw is quacked. Okay, so Salazzle does 50 plus 10, and then Sandalit threatens to clear this next turn if they clear my Salazzle, so that's nice. Big aggro energy here. I like matching flares on all my cards. Nintendo ever invited you to an event? No, I've never worked with Nintendo firsthand, but I've worked with the Pokemon Company in the past. Was a part of the official broadcast team for the first year Pokemon Unite was the game. I cast Pokemon Worlds in London in 2022. But then Snap took over my content, my life. Pincer Gaming for when two Celebes just ain't enough. What's the breakpoints on this? I hit for 50, 60, 70. Giovanni doesn't really do anything. Was Unite a profitable game for you? Absolutely not. Made basically no money making Pokemon Unite content. A lot of A lot of the success in any market for content is being first to market and then being picked up by YouTube when you're one of the first to market. And I started making Pokemon Unite content a little bit too late. Yeah, it was a fun game. I played a bunch of it and enjoyed it while I played it. Need to draw a Growlithe or our other Salazzle. This game's gonna end up a little scuffed. I don't think the three Pokemon we currently have is gonna be enough to power through. Yoke. Let's see if this Growlithe is hitting soon enough to be relevant for us. It might be. They have no knockout points. I go first energy. They get a knockout. I go second energy. They get a knockout. I put the Arcanine in and attack with it. If they don't have an Erica or a potion here, Salazzle clears the Delmise, and then Arcanine is ready to go to clear anything else. So, despite pretty medium variance for us, our type advantage here gonna allow us to pull out the win, it looks like. Alright, this is 50 plus 10, I don't need to Geo. And then Arcanine is queued up, ready to clear anything they switch in. Getting our bad RNG out of the way before the tournament. Exactly. I would love a Farfetch'd on turn 1. Thank you for asking. Get quacking, Farfetch'd. And Shu, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it. Evolution, yep. I mean, in theory, the Sand Slash goes down to Bite if they don't have a potion after we quack them. I'm gonna leave this last bench slot open so that way in case we draw another Sandalette. I guess playing the other Growlithe out here would have insulated me against this. Because now I lose my Salandit. That's fair. I think we're still in an okay spot, but playing that out to play around Sabrina seems like it's good play. I think with the Arcanine draw here, we should just be good to go. Clear the Sand Slash, let me just mow him down. Hey, and then Recute, thank you for the membership yourself as well. That was The sweetest full arts. So good looking. 130, huh? Geo is so good. Hello to my little friend. I was watching an EX tier list on YouTube the other day, and someone rated Arcanine EX under Venusaur, and I was incredibly offended. It was like, that's not remotely indicative of what our tournament results look like. Arcanine's so well positioned in this metagame. One of these days, we're gonna have my Salazzle while we're going first, and it's gonna be glorious, but today is not one of those days. Yeah, it's definitely true that trying to like hang out and talk with chat makes me worse in the tournaments. Contrary to popular belief, streaming is an incredible disadvantage. There's like 600 things going on. Really unfortunate there's no X speed in our top 9 cards here, so I have to give up an energy in order to switch Salazzle in. One of the appealing things about Salazzle in our current metagame is that Salazzle effectively does 50 damage per cycle when it hits, which means it clears Druddigon in 2 turns, whereas like Rapidash clears Druddigon in 3 turns with 340s. Do we have an X speed here, or like what are we doing, bud? Okay. Good chat. Alright, X speed now is not terrible. I'm gonna go ahead and double potion here, so that way, rough skin. Actually, I only need single potion, right? I would say I don't want to die to rough skin plus Greninja, but that's only 40. Yeah, so I can hold on to a potion for now. That's such a good draw. This and Farfetch were my best draws, yeah. So I get to go ahead and retreat to this and clear the Druddigon this turn now. And then Arcanine is primed to clean out whatever they do next turn. Solid game for us. Nice Veno Shock action. Giovanni here. Let's Arcanine clear Melmetal in one with the weakness bonus. Weakness and the metal coat cancel each other out here. So Geo helps us hit that key break point here. Kicking your 120s up to 130s is so good in this format. Punch. All right, we have first energy advantage, which is a little bit less good with Salazzle, but still fine. Generally speaking, happy to have it. You have all the cards in the game so far. I have all the mechanically unique cards, but I'm missing a couple of 2 stars from Genetic Apex in terms of cosmetics. Hoping to fill out my 2-star collection once trading goes live this month. Fingers crossed. If I Giovanni, it hits them for 20, and then next turn I can Giovanni and with Salazzle and win the game with poison, so I know this looks a little aggro, but on the off chance that they're also brick, this wins the game, so I'm gonna do it. Nice, rewarded. Me some delicious breakpoints. I think it'll be possible to trade every card. I think there's a chance they restrict immersions and crown rares, but I'd be really surprised if they traded 2 stars. I have 2 or 3 expectations for trading. I expect you'll only be able to trade 3 expectations for trading. I expect you'll only be able to trade older sets, not the newest set of packs. That's why they're waiting till the second set to introduce it. I expect that you'll only be able to trade the same rarity for the same rarity. And I expect that you'll only be able to trade 3rd+ copies of cards. But those are all just educated guesses. We have nothing confirmed. Hey, Future Endeavors. Thank you for the 17 months. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Look, no numbers. Thank you for the almost 6.5 years. Good afternoon. This deck feels like a better version of Blaine. I think that's accurate. It's doing similar things to the Blaine deck while doing them better. I think it is correct. The Candy Crush promo runs for another couple of weeks, and I think 250 is the big one. Yeah, 250 is the big one. I should research before I play my basics. I'd chill on this other one, because I think my last bench slots could be like Farfetch'd and another Sandalit, ideally. In Clash Royale, you could only trade higher rarity cards on special days. That sounds atrocious. It sounds like peak mobile game atrocious, so I'd believe it, but God, that sounds awful. Found Arcanine at least, but your stream title says you're playing Lumion, so reading is essential and context is key. We are playing Lumion in a tournament, so the match you are playing right now, you're watching right now, ergo is not a tournament game. It's a random queue match in between tournament rounds. For people that haven't participated in Pokemon Pocket tournaments, like any tournament with structured rounds, have an incredible amount of downtime. There's a lot of waiting around in between your games, rather than just sit here and make you stare at my ugly face. We play games with other decks in the middle. Did I just click through attacking for 10? Sure did, gamers. Sure did. The Centiskorch actually clears our Arcanine on the backswing. Our lack of a far-fetched or evolution for this probably means we're dead here. We needed real pressure while we were setting these up. Those buried in our bottom 8 here is pretty unfortunate. Friendo. Friendo. Our opponent has decided to throw. I accept. One of the folks in chat asking to see the deck list. You should check out the Monday meta review. All the off-meta decks that we covered in Monday's video. This was one of them. One of the best places to find top-performing off-meta things from tournaments. Almost punted it back, that's true. I think high-level competitive Pocket is room to be best of 5, absolutely. Okay, so we clear this in 1. And then we have second Arcanine set up and ready to go, so we're probably in a good spot. I probably don't want to play this out, actually. I want to give them a random thing that another Volcarona can clear. Y-Sticks, we actually already had a tournament command that linked to the... I have to fix that one. I want the tournament command to link to Limitless. That shows the page where you can find tournaments. I use that quite frequently. Alright, so if they hit enough heads here on this, the Centiskorch could go. One. Pushing our friend up. Double potion saves Arcanine if they don't have Geo. Not if you attack. After you attack, you only have 130. Sabrina here doesn't accomplish much and doesn't mean I can win the game next turn. So by waiting to Sabrina, I'm now going to put them in a spot where I'm guaranteed to win next turn. Whereas otherwise, they'd be able to have something on the bench. Now they are dead to Sabrina. All other things on their bench go down to Inferno Rush here. How's Salazzle been for you? It's really good against Strudagon. Blaine heard us talking crap about our deck being a better Blaine deck. He's here to tell us to put up or shut up. Such an adorable piece of art. I'm glad this deck is playable, because it's an adorable piece of art. Perfection. This is exactly the opener we want. Farfetch, 2 Sandalit, Growlithe. Just need an Arcanine down the line. You have to get Quack in here with the first energy advantage as well. It's so cute. Look how happy it is. Potioning, really? Is Mewtwo the best deck in the game? Mewtwo, Pikachu, and Gyarados are the 3 best decks. I do a weekly meta report where I do a data-driven analytical breakdown of the top performing decks in the game in the tournament scene. If you're interested in checking that out, you can find the latest one there. Comes out every Sunday. Oh gosh, they didn't have a Blaine or a Geo. Yeah, they're super dead. Certainly a place that exists. Love me a Farfetch'd while going second, gamers. It's my favorite. Let on an 80 HP basic. Time to get quacking. Release the quacking. Everywhere I've worked, Agile has actually meant we're going to change requirements on the fly and work with an understaffed team. Oh, it hurts. Funny. It's funny because it's sad. I bet this matchup's okay for us. Somewhat interesting dynamic in that Marshadow one-shots most of our squad, but we've got a lot of really good efficient attackers here to line up into their efficient attackers. Alright, Primeape, X-Speed, Giovanni cracks my duck, but I have Salazzle to follow up, so we're probably still fine even if that happens. Alright, there's one of 3. They could just Geo without the Primeape and try and high roll us. Oh my goodness, so they just put their Mankey up and let me Geo them? This is a big mistake out of the opponent. Giving up a knockout into something that you don't really want to Marshadow is a